Hello, folks. It is Wednesday. It is auction night
Yes, sir.
over on Mr. Kevin's channel. That's Coins Making Sense. 6 p.m. tonight. There will be some awesome items. Christmas theme.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhat. I mean, I've already got the Santa going on a little bit. A lot of people don't know, but that's the reason that I started growing a beard. I wanted to do the Santa Claus thing for the kids, and when I had the great old big bushy beard, it wasn't quite white yet. But now,
You're getting there.
I believe I could pull it off if I just let this grow back out.
Yep.
I could do it. So, how you gentlemen feeling today?
Doing well, Tiny. How about yourself?
Doing all right. Missing my girls, but I got my boy and my little puggy man here, and we're doing all right. We're doing okay. How you feeling this morning, Bass Man?
I'm okay, I guess. I'm a little dizzy.
Oh, you okay?
Yeah, I don't know what it is exactly, but I woke up last night and I'm lightheaded ever since.
I live in a perpetual daze of confusion and lightheadedness, so I know what you're going through. Let's go ahead and say hello to the fine folks this morning. Right off the old bat, we got a member of the channel, C. Griller Stecker. Good morning, all, and to all, Merry Christmas. Thank you, sir. Have you finished your shopping yet? Question mark.
All I'm gonna do.
All I'm gonna do.
Nope.
Barely
started.
Mr. Kevin just looks down and goes, nope.
Nope. I have one person done. So
nice. But remember, folks, Christmas Day, we will be right here having a Christmas show for you folks. I know a couple years past we've done Christmas shows, and they've always turned out well. And people seem to like the holiday shows. So we will be here.
Mr. Dennis D. This morning at 7:30, I put in a 2021 Philadelphia Morgan in the bag. Guess what I got to do at checkout? Holiday delete. It was frightful and not very delightful. Thank you, U.S. Mint.
It's almost like we planned it, but we couldn't have. Yeah, U.S. Mint, a.k.a. Scrooge, says C. Griller Stacker. Hey, yes. Look who it is saying good morning, Tiny Bass Man and Kevin. It is Kennel Man.
Yeah.
That sucked. Sorry.
And I got to clear the throat.
Yeah. So let me try that again.
Strike up the band.
Kennel Man. Yeah, that was better.
There you go.
There we go.
Take two and action. Miss Amy Harrell is in the house. Good morning, Tiny Bass Man and Kevin. Good morning, ma'am.
Amy. Member of the channel. Hey, look who we got here. Given the auction link, it is Bass Man.
What you gonna do when it's coming for you?
Hey, we got Mr. Scott S. saying morning, everyone. Oh, sorry, I skipped over you there, Mr. Kevin.
You're
sorry
good, man.
That.
It's all good. Hey, Ozzy. I know he's right there. He's literally right there.
He's right there. I mean,
Ozzy, come on, man. It's the Yoke fan.
Ozzy. Yo, fan. Ooh, I got the bright eyes and the head tilting.
Ooh.
Mr. Wiles Palladino with the 3P logo. Good morning, friends. I like it. I like it a lot.
Mm-hmm. Scott S. is in the house. Hi, Tiny, Bass Man, and Kevin.
Good morning, sir. SF Kim Rush is in the place. Good morning, see you. Thank you for joining us all the way from the West Coast. And Miss Amy Harrell.
Oh, yeah.
Visiting us from the West Coast.
Really
appreciate you, folks. Yeah.
We have a pretty good
Oh,
contingent. We have a pretty good West Coast contingent here.
we do. Seagriller Stacker sent me a nice email with some Golden State Warriors action, beating the Boston Celtics. Boston Celtics have been on a tear lately, dominating people, and Golden State Warriors pulled it out, even without Draymond Green. In case you folks don't know about Draymond Green like flailed his arm back and hit a dude upside the head, and they banned him. Well, they suspended him indefinitely.
Whoa.
Yeah, banned him indefinitely because he's been ejected like 5 or 6 times already this year.
Well, you know what? Yeah, Celtics and the Warriors might be on a tear, but you know what? The Pistons are holding open tryouts. So if you own any gear, you're more than welcome to get to the Pistons training facility.
Nice. Here's a new name. Stephen
Yes.
Morgan. I have a double-headed nickel and it looks real. What should I do? Get it attributed for sure.
Start flipping coins and calling heads a lot.
I like it. Bet you $100 I can flip heads every time.
Yeah.
It's
good to see you, Stephen Morgan.
You got KG Coins. Hello, all. Good to see you. And Miss Mouse Mal, hopefully, is right there with you. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Silvergator. Hi, how y'all are? I'm so glad for me to see you. I guarantee. Good morning. Yes, that is another good one, Mr. Morgan. Try twisting open that magician's coin. It could be a magician's coin. There could be like a mercury dime inside. Or stick it down in a glass jar and jiggle it.
Yep.
You need to find out what it's supposed to weigh and weigh it and see if it weighs that.
Yep. So if it's extremely light or extremely heavy, magician's coin. Look around the edge for a seam.
Sometimes they're hard.
Yeah, most of them, it's inside the rim.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you have the rim that goes on, and then just that inside part gets milled out, and then they have another coin that they mill to put in the insert.
Or a spy coin. Has some microfiche in it.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hey, look who it is, Mr. Kevin.
Oh, Guy Usury. Hey guys, good to see you, Guy. Haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, good to see you. Oh, I skipped right over him. How could I skip over him?
I know.
Mr. Donald in New Mexico. Good morning, all the way from Arizona.
Yes.
All the way.
Well, that's quite a feat.
It's quite a feat. He's in New Mexico, but he's coming to us from Arizona. He's asking Ken of mine if she's going to have a white Christmas. If she's pretty close to me. I'm in Kentucky. She's in Tennessee. We got some snow the other day, and it landed in there maybe like a quarter inch, just a small dusting. I mean, it looked like a snow globe out here. I mean, there were big old flakes coming down.
Nice.
But no, not Arizona. I know, Donald. It's like my name's not Tony. Everybody calls me Tony. Because in case you folks don't know, you type in Tiny on your phone, usually it'll autocorrect to Tony. Let's see. The Midwest is supposed to be in the high 40s for Christmas.
Yep.
Wow.
I heard we're going to be close to 50 here.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, we got a warm December.
It was 22 here this morning.
Mm.
The water was almost a couple little chunks come out of the faucet, but It didn't quite freeze, but it almost did. We had the flurries the other day, but only the higher elevations got some snow. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in kind of a valley here in a river basin, and the river's like 200 yards that way. And it came down here really good, but only about a quarter inch of it stuck, and it was only there for maybe 6-7 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody wants to talk to me, they have to go through the wife. I know exactly what you're talking about. You can ask these gentlemen here. I'm on here, we're talking. Lala calls. First thing I say is, "Oh, it's the boss. Gotta go."
Yep. And then when Ms. Lala is there, you always have to be on the lookout for the wild back scratcher.
Oh yeah, she's got a bamboo back scratcher. She's deadly with it. I mean, and I'm like, anything within arm reach of her. I gotta be on my toes all the time. I got one eye on the screen talking to these guys, and I got another eye on her watching her. Like I'm googly eyed.
She's aiming for elbows.
Oh man.
Ooh. Waste you with that thing.
You can actually see it right there. I got a big bone chip in my elbow from wrestling, and I mean it's a marble size chip. She can hit that thing at like 6-7 feet. Nothing funny about the funny bone.
So like a ninja master.
Oh, she's deadly with it, man. I mean, deadly. Sold a few Morgans and Peace to get the grandkids Xmas. I will just start stacking again first of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Good idea. If a coin is BU, does that mean it should be no less than MS60? I believe so.
Yes. Brilliant uncirculated or BU actually normally means about 63.
Mm-hmm.
AU is usually 57, 58 to 60, 61. And then from there, BU goes on up.
Yeah, you just have UNC. Yeah, you just get the UNC starting at 60, 61, 62. Mm-hmm. Brilliant. Yeah, there's a little more there.
Mr. Wiles Paladino went walking in the rain yesterday out at the Washoe Lake. Up close and personal with the wild horses. That's awesome.
Nice.
My boy, Zach, loves, you can ask these guys. If it's raining, he's outside.
He like a chicken. He goes out there and stands and looking straight up.
He does. He goes outside and just watches the rain come down. I mean, I mean, he covers up and stuff like that. But he stands under something. And he just watches the rain for hours. If it rains for hours. I like BU, but I prefer my 1904 MS64. What is the deal with that plus? It's the dreaded plus. Yeah, it's like an A plus. I mean, like an A minus, or a B plus. It's not quite an A, but yours is not quite a 65. There's hints of a 65, but it's not completely 65.
It means that there's additional eye appeal,
right,
on it.
Donald in New Mexico, Unca burning love. Yes, listening to the rain on a metal shed is the best. Yeah. Why not just go with the 65? Just like Mr. Kevin said, there's eye appeal of a 65, but all the devices aren't there for a 65.
Well, that plus some companies don't like setting markets, unfortunately.
Right. Yep.
I'm going to guess that between 64 and 65 is a big price jump.
Probably. And they're like, no, we're not going to give you that extra $300. We're just going to kick him back here.
Yep.
It's like a MS69 Denver Morgan from 2021 and a 2021 MS-70 Denver Morgan. There's like $1,000. It's like $1,000 gap there for 1 point. Never understand that. Donald, New Mexico is giving you some flowers there, Mr. Kevin. Kevin, I got that Cameo Proof Washington yesterday. It is gorgeous in hand. Thanks.
Yeah, camera didn't do it any justice. Believe you me. Me looking at it, I would say it's a decam.
Nice.
I think that was actually a deep cam. There's just way too much contrast there.
Miss Amy also like sitting on the porch and listening to the rain. Oh, yeah. Got grades on one of my dual coin holder submissions to PCSCSA. I'll send photos when they arrive back home. Nice. 19040 cost me $130. Did I overpay? MS64 plus. I think that's right. I think that's right in the ballpark.
Yeah, let me take a quick.
I mean, not quite. I was thinking like 150, 155. That's what I seen. Maybe. See, Grilla got his prestige set yesterday. Nice.
Well, it looks like the retail on MS is what, 64?
Mm-hmm.
Just on a regular 64 is 117. So if you only paid 130, yeah, it's a $100 jump up to 65. So with that plus, I don't think you overpaid. I think you're right there.
The only time SF Kim Rush likes to go in the rain is when only time I like the rain is when I don't have to go into it.
That is a perk.
Yep, absolutely. I like watching it. I don't like being in it. Don't like driving in it. Don't like when Lala has to drive in it because she hates driving in the rain or snow or anything like that. Any kind of weather bothers her when she's driving. But yeah, I love watching the rain. I don't like being in it, but I love watching it.
Yeah, there's just something about watching nature that's just, it can be very calming.
Yeah, I like to go out and listen to thunderstorms. Watch
yeah.
Of course, when you get struck, I guess you quit doing that.
Yeah.
Well, hey,
Bassman was struck by lightning.
Oh,
I was struck and indirectly it hit the mountain beside the river I was swimming in and lit me up. I turned pink all over. But the worst one was I was fishing and it hit about 10, 15 feet from the boat. And I didn't realize how hot lightning is. But the air went, I mean, it was a summer night, but it was kind of cool because it was storming and all. But when that lightning hit, it was so hot you couldn't hardly breathe.
Oh, wow.
And blew the fuses out of my boat.
Oh, wow.
Just striking the water near it. And it was a fiberglass boat. It blew the fuses out, and I had to pull the main fuse apart and connect it manually to start the boat to get out of there.
Oh, yeah.
There was 3 boats right there near that island, and it hit one guy and hit right beside our boat, and the other guy got out of there just in time not to get struck because they said it hit right where they'd been setting.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That lightning will get you.
Oh, yeah. Scott S. is talking to Silver Gator. Must be a wedding in the midst here. Silver Gator, same here. We just shut out $2,800 for her dress. That's only the beginning of the expenses. And
yeah.
Weddings are big time.
Tell them you'll give them $1,500 to go see the court, county judge.
Me and
They
Laura,
might take it and go.
me and Laura were planning a wedding. We were going. I was wrestling at the time, and we were going to get married in a wrestling ring. I mean, we were going to do the whole thing in a wrestling ring, and it was her idea, not mine. It was hers, and because a lot of people said, "Oh, you just want to get wrestling because you were a wrestler." No, she. And then one night we had a bunch of stuff planned. We hadn't got her dress yet or anything like that. But one night we're laying in bed, and I said, "Let's just go to the courthouse." And she said, "Why?" I was like, "Well, it would be a lot easier, a lot cheaper, and save us a bunch of headaches and getting everything situated and everything." She goes,
She just wanted to toss you
"Okay."
in the ring.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
I was going to bump off the kiss, though. I was going to kiss and then fall back in the ring.
Fall back.
Yeah. She didn't know that, but my best man said, "You got to bump off the kiss." He said, "You got to." He said, "You got to take a bump off the kiss."
Yeah.
How long are they gone this time? They'll be gone until the 3rd, and then they come home. We go back to West Virginia for a doctor's appointment. We come back, and then they go back to Cincinnati for a couple more weeks.
Mm.
Well, the first time it was, let's see, they left for 10 days and was gone for what, 700 and
749.
there you go. So how long they're really gone for, we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's up for debate. I want them to come home now. I mean, day before yesterday, I was a mess. What a bass man.
Yeah.
I mean, I was an absolute mess. But I'm thinking, the first time they were gone, I didn't see them for 9 months, other than on Skype, which Skype is like Facebook Messenger where you can see each other. If it wasn't for me being able to see them in person, talking to them, I would have went absolutely crazy. I would have went nuts. But I mean, that helped a lot. But after that 9 months, when they come home for them 3 days, I said, I can't do this anymore. I got to go back with you. So we went back with you, and we spent another year up there.
Oh, man.
Yep. I don't care for the rain, but I'm out in the snow, even if it starts in the middle of the night. Absolutely. See, Griller Stacker's fur baby hates thunderstorms. Ozzy don't seem to bother Ozzy. He'll look around like what's going on, but it don't. I mean, some dogs get all tore up, but
my dog doesn't like snow because she's so slow slung.
Yeah.
She drags.
Yeah. Oh, the first time Ozzy was in the snow, walked him out of the house, and he stopped. And he's like looking. And he gets to the top step, and we're talking like 4 or 5 inches, and his legs are only, 4 or 5 inches long. So he stepped off the thing into that snow, and he jumped right back up on the porch. He's like, "Nope, I ain't doing that." So I had to carry him out, kick snow out of the way, let him do his business, and then carry him back up on the porch.
Yeah.
He didn't want no part of that.
Yeah. They don't like it when they got them little short legs. That stuff messes with them.
Our wedding was described as being a wine commercial. Oh, wine commercials are beautiful. Total cost less than $5,000. Mine was, we had like 1,000 into it, but got all that money back. And it cost us $25 for the marriage license. It was funny though, because they said on Tuesdays they do weddings. They do, justice of the peace. The judge does the weddings on Tuesdays. Well, we went right at lunchtime. And so we were thinking, well, we'll get our license today and then next week we'll come back and get it done. Well, as soon as we got our marriage license, they were like, well, let me call up there and see if he's done with his lunch. This judge walked out going, I just eat a ham sandwich. I'm like, really, dude? Come on. Kid of mine went to the courthouse. Nice. Yeah, we called it eloping because everybody was thinking that we were still going to go through with the wedding, and then next thing you know, we come back and we're married.
Mm-hmm.
But my parents and her parents were there, and some of our friends and stuff like that. So we had a nice little get together, and there was 6 or 8 people in there from the court, like the recorder and all the clerks and stuff like that were there, and they all wanted to see a wedding. And I was like, what in the world are all these people doing here? The wife said they got a great deal on the dress. I looked at her like she was insane. $2,800 for a dress. Dress Barn, you can get them for $10 all day long.
Yeah.
Or you can go to like a thrift store and get secondhand wedding dresses for like $50.
Hey, but now you know how she feels when you come in and say, hey, I got this great deal on an 1895 Morgan dollar.
Mm-hmm.
She looks at you like you're insane. You're like,
Yeah.
No, wait, really? I got a great deal on it. She's like,
Yeah, it was only $5,000.
Yeah, I got a great deal on that dress too. Oh, I see your point.
And you can look at the Morgan dollar more than once. You're not going to use that wedding dress but once.
Yeah. Get them out of love, the precip we get. We need it desperately. We are so dry. Yep. Mm-hmm. Arizona gets dry. There, Donald, in New Mexico. Arizona stays awful dry. He's going to shoot me. I tell you, if he ever meets me, he's going to shoot me. Donald, we felt your pain in California. Trust me, it will rain. Not even the government can stop it. Dennis D is asking, hey, Donald, did you use Voodoo to get the 2021 Morgan I put in the bag at the Mint this morning?
Must be using some kind of magics.
Must be. Here you go, Mr. Kevin. My Apollo 11 coin was worth the wait. Thank you.
Oh, nice. Glad you like it. Hey, I try to find stuff everybody's going to like out there.
Yeah. Speaking of that, like we said earlier, there's an auction tonight over on Coins Making Sense channel. That cents, like Lincoln cents, a lot of people, believe it or not, still type in the other senses. So like S-I-N-C, no, S-E-N, no, C-E-N-T-S. Good morning, Quahawk Stacker. Good to see you, buddy. I still haven't told you who that is, Mr. Kevin.
No, you haven't.
Oh.
I'll learn eventually.
Yeah, it's like a secret. We're keeping it from you.
Yep.
Here we go, folks. You know what? I don't even have my list up in front of me. I failed.
Hey, here's item number 1. A 1903 Barber silver quarter in very good condition. You know what? I'm going to amend that. That is better than very good. It's fine condition. I mean, you can see the face. You can see the dent in the nose. I mean, yeah, this is fine. Raw condition.
And like he said, that's a 1903 Barber silver quarter. Fine, raw condition. Very fine. Nice. Uh-oh. I happened to have gotten one of these last year at Christmas time from Mr. Kevin. This is the 1776 to 1976 bicentennial silver uncirculated set in the original government holiday packaging. That's right. The red and white looking out through the window with the snow on the window sill. Absolutely amazing. Looking out over Independence Hall. Very nice set. You may have seen this set, but it's rare to see that red holiday packaging. Very cool. This right here, folks, is an OMP Metals 1 ounce, 3/9 fine silver, OMG toning. Absolutely amazing toning. Look at that.
Yeah, it just knock you on your seat toning on this.
Very cool. I like that design too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's simple, but really cool. The reverse of it is really cool. This, folks, is lot number 4 this evening. This is a 1917 Denver Buffalo nickel, fine raw condition.
And it's still got a lot of good detail there. And for the early dates, it's hard to find them where you can read the date and you have the mint mark. So yeah, this is a 17 Denver.
Right here, folks, we got a 1936 Franklin silver half dollar PCGS graded proof 67. Very nice date, very nice details, absolutely amazing looking proof 67.
Did you get the date right on that?
1963.
Okay, I thought he said 36.
Yeah, if it was a proof 1936, that would be in my collection.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Here you go with a 1932 Lincoln Wheat Cent Brilliant Uncirculated Raw Condition in red. 1932 Lincoln Wheat Cent Brilliant Uncirculated Raw Condition, very, very red. Said, yep, Tiny said 1936. Wiles Paladino said, yep, I said 36. Sorry.
Okay.
I have dyslexic speaking.
36.
I have dyslexic speaking.
Yeah.
Here you go, folks. You like piece dollars? Here's a 1922 piece silver dollar. Brilliant uncirculated raw condition. And that is lot lucky number 7 this evening. And right here we have an 1833 capped bust dime. Good, very good raw condition. And then, like I said, that's an 1833 capped bust dime. Lot number 8 this evening. How about a 1904? Oh, that's New Orleans. Morgan silver dollar, brilliant uncirculated raw condition with some nice rim toning on it. That will be lot number 9 this evening. Very nice.
Yeah. Good album toning on that one.
And this one right here, folks, is an 1875 S over S 20-cent piece. PCGS genuine. Very good details. S over S 1875. 20-cent piece.
It's not attributed on the holder, but we'll take a look underneath the microscope. Turn the light on.
Come on, Mikey.
Focus.
Oh, yeah, you can see the double serif.
You can see the split serifs on the S, on both serifs.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, this is an FS 302 S over S.
Ooh, see, Griller Stacker's already contemplating the S over S.
Mm-hmm. So, yep, that is auction item number 10.
SF Kim Rush is asking, can we show number 3 again after you show us all of them?
Not a problem. Yeah, that's a beautiful toner. Okay, so we are on 1834 cap bust half.
Just like he said. Oh, wait a minute. Just like he said, it's the 1834 capped bust half dollar, half silver dollar, small date XF raw condition. Lot number 11 is an 1834 capped bust half silver dollar, small date XF raw condition. That's extra fine, folks. That is a beautiful coin.
Yeah, this has got some nice detail on it. Gorgeous early half.
And last but not least, lot number 12 is a 1964 Kennedy silver half dollar roll of 20. That's right. 1964 Kennedy half dollars in silver. That's 90%, folks. A whole roll of 20 will be lot number 12 this evening. Donald saying Tony lives in Arizona. I'm sure there is a Tony in Arizona. Lot number 3 is the OMP metals 1 ounce 3/9 fine silver with OMG toning on it.
I must apologize. I must have mistyped it. It's OPM.
OPM. Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
Oh, no. It's wrong on the sheet.
OPM metals 1 troy ounce 3/9 fine silver. That's some nice looking toning.
Yep. Gorgeous round here. And yeah, it's just, the toning on it is just knocks you out of your socks.
Very cool. Well, if it would go back down from a... There we go. For some reason, it wouldn't give me the
option's not there.
No, I had to remove you from the stream and put you back in.
Whoa. Well, no, I'm looking at StreamYard. I'm not even seeing the view that we normally do. That's odd. It's changed.
It's always evolving to worse and worse. I want to see every one of you at the auction tonight, says Donald in New Mexico. Oh, yeah. Ohio Precious Metals, says Quahog Stacker.
Oh,
There's
nice.
18 fine folks in here. If you have not hit the like button, please hit the like button. It lets YouTube know that me and these two gentlemen are doing something right over here, and you like coming and hanging out with us. Even you lurkers, even if you don't like coming and hanging out, but you're here anyway, hit thumbs down. Still interaction.
Yep.
And YouTube loves the interaction. Yep. I've seen some people saying, Donald in Mexico was saying earlier, it looks like he's going to be the only one bidding and winning this evening.
Hey.
Dennis D is putting a spell on you. Yes, I hope to see all of you out at the auction tonight. There's 19 fine folks in here. Like we said, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over on Mr. Kevin's, that's Coins Making Sense channel. And
and you know what? Even if you're just there for the conversation, I mean, yeah, we see the numbers between the letters. So come on out, have some fun.
Come out and chat it up in the chat, like I always say. Just like Mr. Kevin said, we can see the numbers in between the letters. Even if you put numbers in there, I can tell when it's a bid. Everybody's like, don't put numbers in the chat. Don't be talking in the chat. We're looking for a number. You're looking for numbers, not letters.
Yes, see, Gorilla Stacker, that's 3-ish your time. 3-ish
And
Pacific.
if you put,
Rich.
I'm 57 years old, we'll take it as a bid.
Yeah. He's 57 years old. 1857. Whatever. Yes, 3 o'clock. We start promptly at about 6, 7 after 6.
Yep.
Donald, if you see me bidding, it's something I really like. And if I buy more than one, then I've won the lottery.
Yeah.
Bassman put up the lot list spreadsheet for tonight's auction. That was something I seen a minute ago from C. Griller Stacker.
Mr. Robert
Oh,
Pinto in the house. Good to see you.
Hey, Mr. Pentoff, good to see you, buddy. There he is. He said, "You can take it all, Donald." C. Griller Stacker said a minute ago, he said, Tony likes toning.
Mm-hmm.
Tony does like toning.
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing like, I mean, I know a lot of people don't like it because they think it takes away from the coin. Historically, toning adds to the coin. I mean, there's so much evidence of, you have, let's just say in 1879, Philadelphia Morgan dollar. Okay, Philadelphia, put it up there, $100. You put one up there nicely toned, you're talking 150, 175. I mean, it's historically, toning has added value to the coin. One of the most beautiful Morgan dollar collections I've ever seen was bullseye rainbow toned around every Morgan, and they're like millions of dollars, and I'm like, holy stuff.
Oh, yeah. One of the other guys in the Michigan State Coin Club that I'm on the board for, he has all kinds of rainbow toners where you can see the hashing of the linen.
Oh, wow.
You can see the tape where the roll was going over, and you could see how the toning happened on that. Yeah, just seeing how some of this toning happens, it's just unbelievable.
Yes, SF Kimmeresh, I totally agree. The way it tones really matters. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's nothing wrong with a little brown toning around the bottoms of them or on the edges of them.
No,
turning into the golds and stuff. I mean,
it's been in an album for a few decades.
Yep, it's getting ready to go.
Yeah, and you know what? There are some old albums that people buy now just so that they can put coins in it and set it aside for a couple of years to get toning on it. I mean, some of those old albums, yeah, people do that to promote toning.
I like this is the way it's being said. Toning equals history.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That's why you'll hear people call it original skin also.
Yep. Donald saying great minds. Dennis D saying great minds.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know what they say about great minds? We're all crazy to other people. Me too, Guy. I like the minor coins from CC. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't see them that often, the dimes and the quarters.
He said this before. I'm bullseye toned. I'm toned around the edges. I got that album toning going on.
Go
ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, are older bags expensive? Depending on which ones you're going for. I mean, I know once you get past a certain age, yeah, you don't see them hardly ever anymore. And I've heard of people paying thousands for like Carson City Mint bag from back in the day. So
Mr. Wiles Palladino said, I bought a beautiful toned Morgan retail in Carson City. Held on to it for a few months, then sold it on Great Collections for a couple of $100 more.
Dang.
Absolutely. Hold the phone, all the way from the Big Apple we had. Brown sugar, 0069.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, man. Bass Man, Guy Usury has his bass boat covered.
That's good.
That's good. Bass Man's toning and fishing. His fishing smells like a bass. Still got
as long as they don't smell like eggs, that's all that really matters.
He still got the batteries charged and the tackle in it ready to go. Absolutely.
Well, yeah, you got to keep the batteries charged.
You got to keep it ready to go too, because you never know. That ice might break up off the water and you're gone. Got to go. You spend all winter. If you get ice on the lake, you spend all winter drilling holes in the ice to try to catch the fish. And then when the ice breaks up, you're like, I got to get on the water. And then it seems like you're missing the ice fishing. And you're like,
yeah,
I got to get on the water.
I hadn't figured out how to cast at them holes yet.
You just kind of pitch it straight down. Just
oh.
Have you ever been ice fishing, Bass Man?
Nope.
Oh, I love it.
No, I take that back. I went fishing and the lake had ice on part of
it. Not the same thing.
But I've never been out on it cutting a hole straight down. But the day we went out on it that it had all the ice, we ended up on top of the ice with the boat.
Oh, wow.
And we didn't think we was going to get off.
Oh.
We finally did. There were some other guys going around towing people, throwing rope up, tying onto their boat and towing them back off of the ice because they'd running down the lake and couldn't see the ice and they'd run out on it. And then they just slide out on top of it.
Huh. Donald in Mexico says, press 1 if you'd rather be fishing. And then he puts the number 1.
I think Ken of mine has it there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Think of it as cornhole fishing.
Yep.
And the fishing poles are really small. They're only like 2.5 feet long. You still put the same pound test on them, but I mean, I've seen some guys. There's one guy called Mav, M-A-V. He has pulled out some lake trout and pike out of these little tiny 8-inch holes where the ice is like 10 inches deep, 10 inches thick, and the hole's only 8 inches round. He has pulled out like some 30-pound pike out of these holes off this little tiny rod and reel. I mean, it's amazing what they do now.
Dennis said he's had ice form in the rod eyes. I've had it form in there and just keep going until it finally stopped the line.
Oh, wow. Raidmaster, good morning. Just want to jump in and thumbs up. Leaving Friday morning for Charleston. Board cruise for Bahamas Saturday morning. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to each and every one of you. Back to work for me. Thank you for stopping in, sir. Thank you for the thumbs up. Absolutely.
Good to see you.
Absolutely.
And sorry you have to work.
Yeah. Dennis D says that's very cold, Bass Man. Yep.
I was fishing one time and I was using my rod, I'm standing there casting and I was actually catching fish. And then I went to change rods and I couldn't find any. The snow had covered all the deck of my boat completely. So it looked like I didn't have any rods down there.
It has been a long time since I've heard this one. Have a great day, all. Love, peace, and chicken grease. Donald said I've had ice form in my veins. Ah,
Tell you what, I've been out there when it was cold. Deer hunted one time, it was 16 degrees, and the wind was blowing. I got behind a big cedar tree that came all the way down to the ground, and I hid behind that cedar tree to get out of that wind. Dug the snow away from the ground so I could sit down on a stool there without my feet being in the snow.
I hear you. I was in a tree stand one time in upper state West Virginia around Clarksburg, Morgantown, where WVU College is there in Morgantown. And we lived in Clarksburg, and we had 48 acres and beautiful hunting property, beautiful land. And I was up in a tree stand, and it started to snow. And I sat there, and that's about the time that my narcolepsy started kicking in. And I fell asleep in the tree stand, woke up and come down, and it was halfway up my legs. The snow was halfway up my legs, or halfway up my shins, I mean. And it seemed like it'd only been like 15, 20 minutes, but I was up there for like 4 hours. They got 8 inches of rain the other day in Charleston. Got folks out there. Wow.
Ooh-wee.
That's flooding the earth rain right there.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It got down to 32 once there.
Negative 32.
Negative 32 in Arizona. That's cold.
Yep.
He's gonna quit. He's gonna quit talking to me. Sorry, Donald in New Mexico. Donald in New Mexico is from New Mexico via Arizona. He's gonna start cussing me on my own channel here in a minute. He's gonna quit coming. He's like, I ain't coming here no more. Tell me I'm from Arizona.
Really?
You folks own an ark? Says Seagriller Stacker.
You need
That
an
is a
ark.
lot of rain.
You got that kind of rain.
I hear
8
there's one in
inches of rain.
Tennessee somewhere.
Yep. That is a lot of rain. 8 inches?
Mm-hmm.
Some places don't see 8 inches in 2-3 years.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. That's a lot of rain, man. Has anybody speaking of getting anything good, Mr. Dennis D, he spoke the other day about getting some Hawaii quarters from I can't remember where it was from, but it was from an online dealer, and he actually found some
Variety.
yeah, he found some variety. He found some die clashes. That's what it is. Found some die clashes. Well, he went back, and they said they had more of them, so he bought those too. He didn't find any more die clashes, but he found on the Hawaii Islands, where they've got that little horseshoe shape of islands,
Mm-hmm.
he found some quarters where it's missing the little islands.
Ooh.
So those
They're
are pretty
called the Oahu Keys.
Yep.
And the keys that come off the island of Oahu.
Bassman said in the email, because he sent it to me, Bassman and Mr. Kevin. Bassman goes, I hate when I lose my keys. Oh, looky here. See, I told you. I just got a couple of coins from Arizona. Libertads from the Ben Coin Geek in Tucson.
Oh, nice. Old Pueblo coin?
Tony glitched. Yep.
Yeah, there's a glitch in the Matrix.
Too many shots to the head, I'm telling you. Doctor told me, he said, as you get older, you'll start losing words. And I said, what do you mean? He goes, you'll start losing. He said, you'll have them in your head. You'll have them in your mouth. You just won't be able to say them. And it's starting to happen more frequently than what I would like. We have been raining since yesterday, but do not know how many inches. Ooh, wait a minute. One was the 1982 DDR Libertad in MS-64.
Whoa.
Nice. Hey, Mr. John Shank is in the house, everybody.
Yes,
Say
sir.
Merry Christmas. If you want to, Mr. Shank, and I want to tell everybody else, all 18 of you, Christmas Day, Mr. Kevin Bassman and myself will be right here. We will have a Christmas show. So everybody come out, hang out, tell us what you got for Christmas. Tell us what you wanted to get for Christmas but didn't get for Christmas. But yeah, come on out and ho, ho, ho. Well, I'm kind of getting the, just widen this out, pull it up, look like a beard. Donald, do you have any reverse proof Libertads? Is asking SF Kim Rush to Mr. Donald. Yeah, see, Bassman Tony would just say machine doubling if you had that Hawaii quarter.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Post-mint damage. Somebody scratched them islands off of there.
Somebody plowed your islands.
Yeah. Somebody stole the island.
Yeah, it's a grease strike. It struck through the grease, and yeah.
Yeah, just a little blob.
Yeah, I got that nickel I found that had that, looked like an elongated horseshoe next to
Yeah.
it. Yeah, they sent that back to me from, I forgot where we sent it.
Send it to Miss Paula.
Yeah, they sent it back to me and said it looked like it might have been after.
Post-mint damage.
Yeah, it's a post-mint damage. But I don't know. I still think that's cool.
Yeah, there was no gouge or anything in the coin, and it's a perfect horseshoe of extra material sitting right on top of the face of it. But I mean, if they say post-mint damage, I mean, they know better than we do. So
yeah. Well, at least they didn't say it was machine doubling.
Yep, didn't say it was machine doubling. Whoa, he does have the reverse proofs. I do SF Kim Rush, all the silver ones, and one 2018 half-ounce gold reverse proof.
Whoa.
SF Kim Rush is more concerned with finding than losing words. Well, I don't have a real big filter. I have what they call a delay. It's like live television. They always have like a 30-second delay on live TV. So in case somebody says something, they can bleep it out or whatever. My filter is on a delay. Sometimes I can catch what I'm saying before I say it, but a lot of the times it just there's no stopping it. It just blah 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 blah. It just doesn't stop. Donald is waiting on the 2023 reverse proof Libertads, 1 and 2 ounce, ordered.
I get the words in my head and then can't get them out.
Yep, that's me.
I know what I'm talking about. I know everything, just what I want to say, and then poof.
It's because we're old. That's what it is.
Well,
I mean, you're older than me, but we're still old.
Yeah.
Mr. Kevin's still a young pup. He's only a year. He's only a year younger than me. He's a year younger than me, but he's still a young pup in my book. If my body would show its years, I'd be an 89-year-old war veteran from like 6 wars.
I'm older than people that I was born after.
There wasn't nobody born after you. I mean, before you. You were the originator. You're the paterfamilias.
Yeah, my name used to be Adam, but I changed.
See, Griller Stacker is first off, Ken of mine is saying hello, Merry Christmas to Mr. John Shank. Merry Christmas, John Shank. Mm-hmm. Good to see you, buddy. Glad you came around. Really am. See, Griller Stacker saying, see you around 3-ish. Yo fan says ish.
Yep. If you don't know, 3 o'clock Pacific time, 6 o'clock Eastern, we're going to be having a little auction over at Coins Making Sense. 12 wonderful items are going to be up and available. Even got something that's Christmas themed. So, hey, come on out, have some fun. Who knows, maybe you'll win something. Well, it's 12 o'clock, so I got to get back to the 9 to 5. So, want to thank everybody for coming up here. Tiny Bass Man, as always, thank you for having me. It's a pleasure as always. For now, I'm Kevin from Coins Making Sense, your spot for the dissemination of information to the numismatic nation. Thank you very much, everyone, and I will see you tonight at the auction.
There you go. And I'll be there doing my thing with the keyboard. My hand let me type it again. So I still can't feel the keys, but I can still get them to type out a little. So anyway, I'll see y'all this evening. As always, I'm wishing I was fishing. Bye.
You guys have a good day. See you tonight, 6 p.m. over on Mr. Coins Making Sense channel. Like you said, 12 awesome items. Christmas theme auction. Don't have a lot of Christmassy items, but we'll have some Christmassy stuff going on in there. I love each and every one of you, and I hope this finds you guys safe and healthy. And you guys don't forget to check that pocket change, because you never know what you got in your pocket until you look. That's right. Zoey Strong.